But first, we begin with breaking news. A seaplane crashes into Puget Sound with 10 passengers on board. We know one of them was a child. The Coast Guard tells us the aircraft went down just after 3 o'clock this afternoon near Mutiny Bay. That plane was flying from Friday Harbor to Renton. So good evening and thanks for joining us. I'm David Rose.
And I'm Jamie Tompkins. The Coast Guard tells us one person is confirmed dead at this time. And Fox 13 reporter Matthew Smith joins us from Whidbey Island. Matt, this is hitting everyone on the island especially hard tonight.
A devastating situation with this plane going down west of Whidbey Island. 10 people were on board. So far, only one person has been found, and we're considering that a recovery. Yes, that person has died. We're told that one child was on board. They have not yet been found. Despite all the situation unfolding here, the cold water, the amount of hours that anybody on that plane would have been out there in the water, the Coast Guard insists this is still a rescue mission, and they're going to continue to search throughout the night.
It sounded like dynamite went off.
What Rick Rasmussen heard may have sounded like dynamite.
We were so far out that we couldn't tell what it was.
But what set off this frantic search of nearly a dozen fire and Coast Guard boats west of Whidbey Island was a seaplane crashing into these waters. Fox 13 has confirmed the plane belongs to Northwest Seaplane, a charter agency from Renton that was flying 9 people, including one child, from Friday Harbor. Now, despite hours of searching, a Herculean effort from multiple fire departments, the local sheriff, and a Coast Guard, only one body, one of the adults, has been found. Including the pilot, 9 people are missing.
We're not in the same place for very long. We continue to move.
According to fire crews, winds and fast-moving water have made things difficult, meaning crews have been spread out on the water all day. Late in the night, Coast Guard ships came to this boat ramp where crews have set up a makeshift command center. They brought debris, but little news, with the exception that they do intend to work through the night.
It was confirmed that the Coast Guard and the agencies have night capabilities, so we're ready and able to continue into the darkness.
But hours into the search, it's unclear how anyone could have survived. Before the plane disappeared off FlightAware, a service that tracks flights, it was said to be going over 90 miles an hour, which explains a lot about the boom everyone heard and why the plane wasn't visible after impact.
We didn't see anyone pull anyone in. We didn't see anyone picking up, any wreckage or anything. So we had no idea what happened. Gotcha. And we couldn't see anything. We had binoculars and still couldn't see any parts or pieces of anything.
You heard from Rick. He didn't see the plane itself. He just saw that giant splash come up from the water. But what he saw was a large number of civilians, people with boats, rush in the first 10 to 15 minutes. It's part of the reason he was so shocked that he never saw any debris. It's why he didn't put it all together at first, that this was a plane that went down. He didn't understand all that until fire crews started rushing in moments later, and then he saw the Coast Guard, and then by then, the news had begun to spread. This devastating situation, 10 people, again, on board. One person recovered, 9 still missing, and the Coast Guard going to be searching now throughout the entire night. We're told the Navy is now going to be involved in that search as well. We're on Whidbey Island. Matthew Smith, Fox 13 News.